Hey there everybody, Mazrock here, and welcome to Live Vaults on July 4th. So happy America Day to all of my Southern Canadian friends down there. I hope you guys are having lots of fun and, having fun, safe, responsible fun with fireworks. So here we have, we're going to be doing the Live Vaults. This week is going to be pretty easy because it was only a 1 hour long maintenance. Next week is going to be a little bit more difficult because I do presume, because of 10.1.5 coming around, that, guess what? It's going to be a much longer maintenance, so being able to get this video out on time is going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's going to be easier to do on YouTube today. As you can see here, I have a fire mage! That's right, we made a fire mage on stream, and I got coaxed into fucking running it and being terrible at it. But I am now actually very dedicated to learning this spec. It is a lot of fucking fun. It's incredibly difficult. Fire is incredibly difficult. I'm well aware it's gear dependent, so let's hope we get some good gear. We have one normal, some LFR, and keys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hope for something good. I'm kind of hoping for pants, but we'll see what happens. Nothing? Ah, there we go. Okay, so we have... Okay, so we have 421 chess piece. I already have a chess piece on the champion track. We have the Vessel of Searing Shadows. Now, this is 402 LFR, but my current trinket is a 379 auction house bot for 300 gold green. So that is definitely an option. We have 405 tier gloves. I already have tier gloves. We have 437 big crit little haste ring. We do not want this. We've got a cloak, but it's crit verse, and I don't think I want that. And I do have the Spark of Shadow Flame to make a spore cloak, so I'm kind of happy with that. And then we have a little haste big verse ionized choker, and I know what we're going to take. We are going to take the Vessel of Searing Shadows, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually pretty good. Fire Mage trinkets. I think this is pretty good for Fire Mage. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is pretty decent. Is it pretty decent? It's on the list here of good things to get. So, I'll take it. This doesn't come off Magmarax. Whatever. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and take it. It's going to replace a 379. We're in Happy Town. I have to farm out some pants to get a catalyst charge, because I have my 4-piece, but what part of that 4-piece is on my head, and I don't want the big crit stats, and I actually have a 434 big haste little mastery head, and I really, really want to be using that instead. So, Vessel of Shearing. Wait, where'd it go? I'm just blind? Okay, cool. Bam! And we did get an adventurer level Spoils of Naltharis, so we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. The mage is getting there. We're getting there. It is Entangling Bursting. Called it. Called it. So next week, if this week is Entangling Bursting, I just want to see a keystone. Next week will be Volcanic Spiteful. That's what it will be. So this is actually not a bad push week for Tyrannical. That's actually not super terrible. Entangling Bursting is really not bad at all. It's kind of an easy affix to kind of work around and deal with. So, not bad. Warlock, I have been having a lot of fun on Affliction. I know it's not the best Warlock spec, and I know a couple of y'all made some choice words about my decision last week on Warlock, but I have absolutely no regrets whatsoever, and we're going to be going. So here we have a full normal, and we have a bunch of Mythic Plus to open on the Warlock. Let's go. All right. Oh. Ooh. We've got a 421 champion level tier, but I like my tier I like my piece better. We've got a Voice of the Silent Star. Now I currently do have a Spore Cloak, but I'm pretty sure I would rather use the Voice of the Silent Star. We've also got a normal crit haste back piece, a 434 gloves on the hero track, not the champion. Wait. We have 441 hands. Which, whatever. And then we have 441 crit haste I'm gonna go with the Voice of the Silent Star. That's what I'm gonna go with. Fuck the Spore Cloak. We're going with the Voice of the Silent Star. We want more DPS. Let's go. We're gonna be terrible. We're gonna be terrible. We're gonna get it. Yeah, let's go. I want more DPS. I'm actually kind of happy with that pick. I'm actually really, really happy with that pick. So the tanks have been playing it a little bit less, and I do have a video coming out on this exact thing where I'm going to be updating you on the channel, what I've been doing, why I've been doing what I've been doing. My patrons actually already have access to this video, so that look out for that one coming up on the channel in the next couple of days. Not exactly sure what I'm going to be putting out, but it's already done and it's up for my patrons. And that's just a great time to plug my, Patreon. Join my Patreon. You want early access content, exclusive content? I got plenty of stuff there. Alright, so Monk doesn't have a whole lot of options, but we did get a Hero Forge Storm, so I'm really, really happy. Do I want a DPS trinket, or do I want... Yes, I want a DPS trinket. I'd rather have a DPS trinket than a fucking... than a tank trinket right now. But I'm pretty happy with how brews kind of come up. Oh, so we have 2 rings. So we have a 444 crit verse ring. Ooh, that is... No, yeah. And we have a 441 crit. Alright, so we have a little... we have a 444 little crit big verse ring, and we have a 441 big crit little verse ring, which what we're going to do, we're actually going to take this 444, because that is actually really juicy for Brewmaster. I like this a lot. I like this a lot, yeah. Next week, we're going to be seeing some nice big Brewmaster changes, so it is Entangling, Bursting, Tyrannical. Let's go! It's actually going to be a pretty decent week, and I am excited for like things like Press the Advantage and all that sort of fun stuff. Bear is probably the tank that I have the least amount of stuff on. I didn't play it, like, at all. So that's like a thing! I think I'm really excited for what Bear is about to become, which playing it in its current form is kind of not exactly what I want to be doing. I want to be having some more fun with it. But we still have a vault to open, so let's go. We're going to open up in Feral, don't want tank trinks. Let's go! Alright. It's just Mythic Plus, it's all we got. So we have 444 legs, I have 437 legs on the champion track. The new ones would be indestructible, which is actually kind of dope, and we have a hero track ring, but I've already got a replacement ring for everything, so like I'm solid. Like, I have a 447 version of that exact ring with avoidance. So we're gonna take these pants. I was not expecting an upgrade, but this is exactly what I needed to see as an upgrade. So I am really, really happy there. So yeah. Oh man, look at that fucking Mog. Look at the beer belly and everything. Oh man. Let's go. Let's go. Vengeance. Ooh, I've been having some fun on Vengeance. I've been having some fun. It's been a blast. Fucking I think I like Vengeance more in Tyrannical Week because I play a more blasty, no last resort, fucking high risk, high reward build that just outright cranks. And on Fortified Weeks, I tend to play a little bit more the last resort build and have to be a little bit more reserved in my tanking. And I really just like going Unga. I really like going Unga on Vengeance. But Vengeance has been a lot of fun. Been blasting. I think we have 2 options. No, we actually did get a whole raid in. Oh shit, I totally forgot about this. So we got a raid in, and we got a Mythic Plus option. So that's what we got. So we have 444 gloves. I have 441 hero, so that is an upgrade. I can always catalyze them. We have a crit verse ring, but I already have a replacement ring. I think I'm already good. We have 431 tier gloves, and we have a back piece. So this is... Ooh... Option is, do we take a socket or do we take a 3 item level increase on gloves? Is the socket more worth it? I'm kind of thinking a socket. No, I'm gonna go with gloves. It's an item level increase. I'm gonna go with the gloves. Chat, what do I do? Do I go with a socket or do I go with a 3 item level increase on the gloves? What do I do? What do I do? That's not an answer, Dust Bunny. What do you guys think, chat? Socket? Gloves? Let me know. Let me know. Socket or gloves? Socket? 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 Do I put up a poll for y'all? Is this what I do? Do I put up a poll? Let y'all vote? Do it. Alright, let's go. The manager of the stream. New poll. What do? Socket? Gloves. Let's spell gloves correctly. Okay, we're going to do a 3-minute poll on this, and then we're going to come back to vengeance. Alright, what do? What do for vengeance? Socket or gloves? Vote now! I'm leaning socket. Leaning socket. Alright, so Death Knight has a full 3 vault. The gloves are basically 447 with the new mythic track coming. That is true. I forgot about the new mythic track coming. Ooh. Ooh. So we're not just we're talking a 6 item level increase, not a 3 item level increase. That makes the gloves a lot more tempting. And that's next week. Alright, so Unholy, let's go. Yeah, so the gloves are probably the better play. I actually forgot about that. Let's go! We have 444 pants. I have 441 pants. My pants are already on the myth track just for next week because there's nothing there. We got 2 pants and then we got crit verse. Ugh. So we're going socket. We're gonna go socket on Blood Decay. The same conundrum would have come up, but I can just upgrade the pants that I got. But I will happily take a socket and put it in this helm right here. Bam. Throw it in that 444 helm, and bam, we got another socket. I'm not sad about sockets. Not sad about sockets. Alright, Protection Paladin. Oh, Protection Paladin has, like, no vaults. I kinda maybe forgot slightly, kind of, to do much on the Paladin. So that's, like, a thing. It's like a thing. We'll see what we get. See what we get. Actually, well, we do have an option to get a Forge Storm. Do I call it? Do I call the Forge Storm? Like I did last time? On the Monk and the Warrior? And Forge Storm! Aw! So I got a 444 one-hander, which sucks. And a 441 cloak, which... whatever. It is a one-handed weapon. It almost worked. It's also a mace, but it's not the mace that we wanted. And I'm not changing out any weapon. I've got a 447. If it's a Forge Storm, we can talk. But aside from that, no. Now, we are taking tokens on the Paladin, but I already have 2, so that is going to be enough for a socket. So, I'm not saying no. Yeah, but I can farm the transmog. I can't farm a socket. That's kind of the thing. I can't farm a socket. Y'all are 50-50? God damn. 447 belt now has a socket. Let's go. Warrior has 3 options as well. 2 Mythic Plus options. Yeah, I think the gloves wing. The gloves are going to win on that one because of the 6 item levels for next week. I think that's going to be the play. And it has 1 raid vault. I did do some Fury in raid because I just wasn't interested in joining as a tank. And I kind of clapped a little bit from time to time. It was really, really fun. So we're going to see what we get. We are going to open up in Fury for the chance at a higher item level Forge Storm. and a DPS Trinks, right? So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's no. So I have a 447 Spore Cloak. The Homeland Raid Horn is troll as fuck. And the Onyx Imposter's Birthright is high crit, little haste. I already have an amount of rings that I can use. Kind of disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It has Leech on it, though. It has Leech. But we're going to be going with sockets. We're at that stage now where, like, everything is pretty geared, where sockets are going to kind of be the play across the board a lot. That's just going to be happening more and more. Which also makes me happy that I'm leveling stuff for you guys, so there still is that same level of, like, excitement and stuff. But there's good. We're going to be, you know, it's kind of... We're running low on stuff. And lastly, we got the Evoker. So, the Evoker, what was it? The other night, Sunday night? Maybe Sunday night? I don't remember. Yeah, Sunday night. I joined a normal Echo and Sark kill, and I ended up getting the class trinket. Finally upgrading myself out of the Kazara Black Scale crit trinket into the hero level class trinket for Evoker. So, like, my Evoker is actually, like, kind of done. 441, like, don't get me wrong, I still have some upgrades across the board. I could use a new Haste Mastery neck of some sort. I could use a new Haste Mastery ring of some sort. Obviously, anything 447, above, anything like that, totally game. Let's go. We're going to open up in Devastation, because I have the one healing trinket I could possibly need, and I'm good. So, let's just hope something will get good. Okay, so we have Hero Hands. Already have Hero Hands. We have Hero Shoulders. Already have Hero Shoulders. We have the Drape of the Drakthir Trials. I've got a 447 Undulating Spore Cloak. I don't really care about this one. We do have a Bloodied Wedding Ring with a socket, which is a little verse Big Mastery socket. That's kind of sexy. I like that. We have a 447 Crit Haste Weapon. Ooh. But we also have a 444 Haste Mastery Leech. Ooh. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I don't have the legendary yet. And do you want to know what's the best way for me to guarantee a legendary drop from Raid this week? Is to get the 447 weapon so it could immediately go to waste. If I get this weapon, I will immediately get the legendary. That will happen. But if I don't get the weapon, I won't get the legendary. That's how this game works. If I take this weapon, I'll get the legendary. Yeah. And I can guarantee that by buying like a rank 3 super expensive enchant as well. I gotta take the ring. Okay? I'm gonna get the legendary. It's gonna happen, but that ring is... You can't ask for much better. You can't. It's got everything I want. I know. There's a gamble there. I didn't take it. But it is, we did it. We did it. We did it. I'm going to ensure you get no Legos. Aw, thank you kindly. So that is it for the week. This week, what is the, what are we looking at for the, oh, it's the Sign of Iron. So Warlords of Draenor Time Walking. If you need any non-tier gear, you can pick yourself up a normal piece of loot, which I will be doing this on my Fire Mage, by the way. Let's go get, I'm good on Mastery, so let's go get Haste Devotion. No, not Devo Hate. Oh, God. Okay, let's do that. But that is going to be it for me today on Vaults. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. Thank you for coming by the stream and doing these live Vaults with me. It's always a blast. Have yourself a good one. Happy tanking. Bye. And we're going to take these gloves for vengeance. Almost forgot YouTube's. Sorry, there you go. Gloves for vengeance. Yeah!